So this flying pink blob of pink isn't going anywhere until I pay to remove DLC. So anyway, let's get through with this. Load game. Hoshino has come to the hotel so you can interact with him in the yard and go shopping. Hoshino's shop sells a variety of strange and exotic items. By purchasing Hoshino's shop service, you can upgrade the shop and increase the variety of numbers of items sold for sale. The items in Hoshino's shop are refreshed every Monday. At the same time, Hoshino offers a repossession service that allows you to sell various items to Hoshino for additional income. The rarer the item, the higher the price for recovery. Oh, that. I guess I'll sell that. I think I'll get wood. Look at that, a cat chopping wood. Second floor. Hotel designer. The level 3 room will bring in more income. Try to make the guest room more luxurious. Past conditions, guest room 201 needs to be level 3. No, I missed out on that money. Yard. Wood. All room. Can you let me get all rooms to level 2 before you say, oh, get them all to level 3? Second floor. Money. Never mind that, someone just came home. Week 3, Spirits Authority. 14 days. Miss Cat Ears. Wow, such a lovely room. Wow, what a cute cat. Wow, I'm really cute. I think I've seen her at the carnival. That familiar... No, you think you've seen a freaking girl who looks exactly like that? This girl with carrot-colored hair is incredibly agile, jumping around the hotel. A way of leaping to higher places seems oddly familiar. Could she be Miss Cat Ear from the carnival? Hello, boss. How are you? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Orange Ginger. Really? A counselor from the Spirits Authority. It seems we have met before. Indeed, she's Miss Cat Ears from the carnival. Hello. You haven't seen me in my cat form before, have you? Would you like to see it? What? Cat form? Here we go. Meow. You want to pat me? She seems to have forgotten what she had just said about her position as counselor and rolled her belly unguarded. Well, for the sake of you are the heir of Professor Zhang, I won't bother with you. My interpretation of inheritance, receiving a villa, running a hotel, and supporting a family. Your interpretation of inheritance, shouldering the responsibility that Professor Zhang once bore? Alas, it can't be helped. Professor Zhang could have designated other properties for you, but he left this place to you. The best way to understand a child is through their parent, so perhaps you're the most suitable bridge person. Bridge? Yes, a bridge between humans and non-humans, or rather between humans, spirits, aliens, committees, and us, the Spirits Authority. A delicate balance has been maintained for thousands of years. The interesting thing about human society is that it tends to turn a blind eye to all things supernatural. It relies entirely on people like you, or like our previous professor, to maintain it. I don't understand, nor am I interested. Am young in age, big in temper. Seems like you're just an ordinary boy who's still growing up. Is there a need to mention explicitly that I'm still growing up? It's important to maintain a healthy body. If you're bound by the contract here, there wouldn't be any chance for you to grow taller. What would you do then? I have no complaints about my height. What, are you gonna tell me to eat my veggies next? Really? Is that so? But among humans, most of the boys I've met wanted to grow an inch or two. Wow, perhaps they originally wished for something other than height. Is that it? Is that what I think it is? Wish? Passing by the small temple on the side of the mountain, there are quite a few people coming to pay their respects. As for granting wishes, at least with your father's wishes, I helped him get a lot of them. Adoptive father. It's just a title, nothing more. He has been battling it out here for many years, with our help. What was he battling against? And how did you guys assist him? It seems you don't know much about his life. Perhaps you should take some time to research the history of this land. I have a basic understanding of my foster father's rise from rags to riches. He became an authority in astrogeology before even turning 30, and his life was initially closely linked to scientific research. However, at some juncture, his company started making a fortune in the real estate boom, causing the entire company to radiate an aura of luxury. The era of boundless opportunities and the golden age have long since passed. In today's world, individual efforts can no longer overcome the unyielding class barriers. My classmates, regardless of how bright their ideals were during our student days, ended up working for capital once they graduated. A small number of them have no chance, not even the opportunity to sell their labor. So you could say I have this building as my inheritance. Instead of being swept away by the changes of time, I've become the owner of this strange place. Perhaps I can accomplish things that others may not have the opportunity to do. When one obtains rights, an equivalent amount of responsibility also comes with it. I understand this principle. I simply don't want to follow the path that the professor has laid out for me. Indeed, I wish to try a different path. My first goal is to strive for the right to choose. No matter how you've been collaborating with the professor, it's time for renegotiating with me. Oh, you want to negotiate terms with us? Well, I really don't know where your confidence is coming from. I'm the sole heir of the hotel. I inherited the obligation to open the carnival. If I don't fulfill this obligation, that host said, the last carnival. I see, but if you are emboldened, your life might end even before the carnival. Counselor from the Spirits Authority is smiling, but I can't see any warmth in her smile, as if she's stating something that's bound to happen, suggesting that if I were to give up the carnival and leave this place, various hostile forces lurking around would immediately unite to crush me. Well, you've already signed the inheritance contract, and being the professor's adopted son, you probably won't back out halfway, right? How about making a deal with the Spirits Authority first? If you encounter any trouble in the future, we'll also lend a hand, you know. What do Spirits Authority want? First and foremost, the most important thing, of course, is the carnival. As long as you keep holding carnivals, no one should be able to threaten you. Oh. As for the hotel itself, I need you to be rated through the Spirits Authority as a facility that's suitable for both humans and spirits. Furthermore, help me accommodate some VIP guests. What VIP guests could possibly visit such a desolate wilderness? Like a charming and lovely young lady such as myself. Don't become too full of yourself, miss. I was about to make a taunt, but I suddenly remembered. A cat ran in earlier specifically to remind me. Satisfy her every request. So, what are the criteria for the Spirits Authority's ratings? Lots of requirements for the criteria. I'll send you the specifics later. Right now, you need more room and clean the room thoroughly. My staff cleans every day. That's not good. How can you clean with just a few employees when there are more and more guests in the future? And I want it to be spotless from head to toe, inside and out, not a single crack of dust. Oh, it's simple, isn't it? No punctuation. Yes, if you somehow forgot, I will be pointing out every single problem with, grammar. Is this simple? I'm coming over at the end of the month to inspect it, oh? So after these conditions are fulfilled, this facility will pass the rating and there will be benefits for you. We can discuss the specifics later. Don't show that skeptical look. It's not good for your skin. As counselor of the Spirits Authority, how could I possibly set a trap for you? Your skills at painting a rosy picture aren't bad. It is true. There will be benefits. Won't trap you. I swear on the sanctity of my tail hair. Okay. I'm leaving now. Don't forget. Master. Did you hear that? I heard everything. What do you think? That orange cat lady is quite strange. Her requests are reasonable. She is strange, but her requests are reasonable. Why do you say that? Because Master wants to run the hotel. Improving every aspect of the hotel will certainly help Master achieve his goals. That's true, regardless of what odd ideas Orange Ginger has. First, we need to clean up properly and open up more rooms. Will your workload increase with more rooms? I'll try my best, although I've been listening to Master's orders to hibernate at night. I can switch the backup power supply to work 24 hours a day. Little Leaf, I've never treated you like a machine, so it's not okay to say such things. You should rest at the right time. Just like a normal person. Yes, Master. Okay. Can I trade with you? Do I have one of those? A distant car's rumble catches my attention. When a familiar face appears, I greet him. Welcome back. Hey, boss. Do returning guests get a discount? I take a closer look. The guest seems to be the one who has been on the internet all day in the room. Well, I'll give you a 1% discount. That's stingy. Hey, like the last time, just get me a room with good Wi-Fi. Every room has the same speed. Once again, Little Leaf leads the cheerful customer upstairs. Not long after, she goes back to the front desk. Master, the guest said that the internet speed has increased, and he is very happy. Oh, that's quite good. Boss, the internet speed is much better this time, haha. Why come all this way just for that? Yes, the scenery here is beautiful, the air is fresh, and the best part is, there's absolutely no one competing for my computer. Back home, my son gets first dibs on the computer, then my wife. Why does your son get first dibs on the computer? I can understand if your wife if she has something important to do, but your son? Are you third? My cat gets it before I do. What? How the heck does a cat use the internet? I mean, I know I'm a cat right now, but just ignore that. Here, I can finally enjoy some peace and quiet online. I'm glad to see you content. You're so aloof. Yes. I've no enough spare energy in my heart. Alright. All rooms at level 2. To improve cleanliness, each room needs to be sparkling clean and the public areas must also be completely spotless. After assessing all the workload, it's clear that relying solely on manpower for cleaning isn't enough. Yevna. Wow, little doll, are you calling me? Could you please help me clean the stairs? Clean? Does that mean getting rid of this clutter? Please don't burn anything down. Oh, done. Yevna, using fire to burn everything down does not count as cleaning. What can't be done here? Isn't it cleaned up thoroughly? It is indeed spotless. Even the sheets that were supposed to be washed have turned into ashes. Wow, are you finding fault with me for not burning thoroughly enough? Bingo! Even ashes no longer exist. I'm pretty sure it's scientifically impossible to burn ashes. Yeah, even the stairs don't exist anymore. The dragon flame does not discriminate when it comes to burning. It seems that asking you to clean was a complete mistake. Yeah. What's that saying? Everyone has his own talent? Are you referring to a specialist only masters his own field? Chinese is really hard to master. It's roughly the same meaning. Bye, I'm going to study alchemy. Can't rely on Yevna. Can't trouble master either. I remember there are a few abandoned robotic vacuum cleaners in the attic. I wonder if they can still be repaired and put to use. There are strange noises coming from the rooftop. This attic is full of clutter. Seems that the professor used to conduct research here for a few years before falling ill. All the materials from the research period were left in the attic. Little Leaf, what happened? I heard the sound of something falling. Oh, Master. I'm sorry if the noise from organizing the clutter earlier disturbed you. I'm looking for a robotic vacuum cleaner. Behind this pile of clutter? I'll help you. We managed to retrieve the cleaning robot from the cluttered pile. This looks like it's broken. Let me have a look, Master. The core components seems to still be usable. Only the casing is damaged. Can you tell just by looking at it? I just had a conversation with it. Conversation? Yes, I talked to the core components, and if possible, I would like to do some upgrades. Talked to? Yes, so I'll go back to the room to repair the robotic vacuum cleaner first. Little Leaf seems to be able to interact with machinery in a way that humans can't understand. Trace on looking ass. What? Hey, Joseph. Can you explain that? Oh, Shiro doing a bunch of menial chores for the school with Magecraft. Got it. Wonder if she can overclock my computer. Yard. Finally! Clicked like 7 times just to get... I think this game is lagging. How a visual novel can lag? Not a clue. The related components have been procured already. I'll start now. Well, the current function can score 7 out of 10. Appearance can score 9 out of 10. Let's show it to everyone. everyone being Yevna. What is this? This is the sweeping robot bunny. Bunny? Please don't get so excited. Bunny! Woohoo, bunny! Miss Yevna still has no resistance. Cute things, huh? I'd better hurry up and bring it to someone else. Let's show it to Master. The sweeping robot looks quite different after the modification. Bunny? Did you do this? Yes, her name is Little Bunny. Hahaha. Such a unique way of... Well, because I'm named Little Leaf, it's named Little Bunny, following the same naming pattern. Ah, this. Did I name Little Leaf too hastily? Little Leaf, should we give you a more formal name? There's no need. When Master gave me this name, it already became my only official name. Ah. Well, let's get Little Bunny to start working. It's really called Little Bunny. So cute. It's a rabbit driving a freaking machine. Execute cleaning command. Does it still talk? I implanted voice AI. It's currently using a free audio source, but I can replace it with my own recording later. After using it for a while, it might even be able to chat with the guests as its vocabulary expands. That's interesting. In this way, Master can talk less at the front desk. Is it because I often offend guests with my words? Because I feel that Master doesn't really enjoy interacting with strangers. Well, I've been discovered. Me too, man. Me too. If needed, Little Bunny can go to the front desk and talk on behalf of Master. Feels like I've been disliked. If Master doesn't enjoy chatting with strangers, you can always chat with me more. Is it just my illusion? Little Leaf seems a bit possessive. What does exclusivity mean? Well, I just like talking to Master. It's not Little Leaf is talking, yet it's dimmed like I'm the one talking. Good thing I got this on a discount. Well, I just like talking to Master. Don't you enjoy talking to me, Master? Nothing of the sort. I understand. What did she understand? Little Bunny's going out all out. Daily clean plus 50 for 10 days. Task received. Side task. The clean hotel. The higher the credit of the guest, the higher the demand of the clean of the hotel. Can I make alchemy? Can I make wood with alchemy? Does Hoshino have that? Clean 980. And some sulfur. Yay. Operation clean. Clean plus 80. Reach 1-star rating. There's no one there, and yet there's money for a guest. $1,000 clean. So operation. I think I'll rest. Clean 982. Sorry, I was scratching my nose. Enter. Infinity. Switch. 3. Oh. What did I do? Will I ever get more than 1 AP? Nice. I'm bathing with Yevna. Nice. Fair deal. My lord has given the oracle, which may be very helpful to you, if you want it. Take what is most valuable to you in exchange. I paid... I paid 20,000 gold to do an oracle. Bipedal lizard. Summon. Mud frog. Summon a total of 20 guests. Summon a total of 200 guests. Nahum Gardner. From... from the Dunwich Horror, I think. Ladder. Okay. So I can't do that at night. Operation. Enter the hotel. Upstairs. Chapter 1. I'm a cat. Week 4. Being in debt. 7 days until the rating. Until restoration of human body. 280 days. Strange phone call. Hello? Hello. You still have a loan of 20 million. 20 million? That has not been fully repaid. Please make a payment of at least 1% of the outstanding amount by the end of this month. Otherwise, you may be listed as a dishonest debtor and legal procedures may be initiated to address the outstanding payments. I almost forgot that I came to inherit the estate because of my debts. Burdened with a huge debt. At least 50,000. 50,000. Have at least 50,000 gold coins at the end of week 4 for delaying the repayment date. Oracle. Divination. Divination is risky and Oshino shop refreshes. Price not on sale. 2,000. I think I can buy one of this. Jiaming or Jiaming. Fridays are our hotel's busiest days. Guests usually check in for weekend stays. As evening settles, the likelihood of new arrivals diminishes. I'm about to leave the front desk for dinner. Suddenly, a familiar figure carrying a bag walks through the door and slowly walks towards me. The moment he sees me, this man shows a big smile. Hi, boss. Happy weekend. Hello again. It's that guest who'd spend all day gaming and love to drive. When did we get so familiar? You're as icy as ever, boss. Didn't drive today? Hey, the car. That car is a gasoline car, not new energy. Gasoline's gotten pricey. My wife prefers I don't use the car. Oh? I don't really understand this kind of thing, and I'm not interested in listening to him. He seems quite enthusiastic and talked to me for a long time about the difference between gasoline cars and electric vehicles. Isn't it just that one burns gasoline and the other uses electricity? Oh, my childhood dream was to have a BWW. Gotta protect themselves from copyright, you see. So I don't really care for these new energy cars. But it's cheaper to take a taxi than to drive and burn gasoline when going out. In my family, my son has the top position. My wife is second. Again, why does your son have more authority than you, his father? My wife is second, so guess where I rank? Your cat takes third place. Ah, got my joke, did you? One room? You're always so aloof. Yes, check in. Check in. Settle the bill. Charge an extra 50% for the room. Consider it my gratitude for enduring my endless flings. I barely paid attention, though. I might not return. Is it too far without a car? It's not that. I'll be busy with my son's weekend classes. It's really uninteresting, isn't it? First 20 years of life living up to your parents' expectation. The next few decades living for your children. And only about a decade in the middle to play games and watch shows for yourself. That's the life you've chosen. Yes, and in life, adult responsibilities are inevitable. Only when I'm in your hotel, I am the immature version of myself. Goodbye, boss. Bye. Close. Alright, I need to collect everyone's money. Okay. Clean. Typical day, and in the evening, the front desk becomes very quiet. I see the setting sun coloring the sky, and a desire to head to the yard takes over. Wow, this is a nice CG. I begin to feel somewhat uncomfortable as I step out of the door. How suddenly very sleepy. A languid sensation, like rising foam, starts in my limbs and slowly engulfs me. Feels like my limbs are giving out, prompting me to lay on the grass and shut my eyes. How soothing it feels. Suddenly, an unusual presence rushes into my mind. In an instant, every pore on my body tingles, cold sweat saturating my back. Under this immense pressure, I lose consciousness. When I come to, the surroundings are beyond my comprehension. Ruined buildings, mud-streaked ground, sky tinted blood red. A sense of vertigo takes over. Where on earth am I? Who's this? Professor? Something's off. This Professor Zhang seems different, almost as if a dark aura envelops him. Strange to think of calling him father. It's been almost a decade since I did. Professor Zhang, is it really you? Oh no, mental instability. Ah! Nightmare? Master, what's happening? Nothing. Who's there? Stay calm, you're getting worked up over probably nothing. Did anyone else sense potent darkness? Was it even there? It's vanished now. For a brief moment, it felt as though a monstrous presence was near, watching us intently. What just happened? It was just a dream. It's alright, let's regroup and head back. Was it truly just a dream? Throughout the years of separation, Professor has transformed. He now associates with unearthly beings and orchestrates a carnival, seemingly in search of something. At the end of each month, Blood Moon will consume all the oracles and the Supreme Oracle will be born from then on. Unlocking Supreme Oracle requires at least 10 oracles before the end of each month. The hotel's front desk needs some decoration, and you can unlock the 3rd floor of the hotel. Front desk needs to be level 2. Alright. First, go up and collect all the money and pray to God I have enough to keep the tax man off my back. Well, not really a tax man, more like the... Unlocked 3rd floor. More and more guests are coming and you need more rooms to accommodate them. All rooms on 3rd floor of hotel must be level 1. If only I could unlock more than 1 room per day. What'll I do? I'm out of wood. This is the last of the wood. Forest entrance. Oh, neat. I can just gather wood. Sorry. Got distracted. Enter the hotel. Clean 992. Abdul all has read. Alchemy and alchemy. Formula alchemy. How does alchemical sediments? Into the hotel. How a clover and alright, I got enough to keep the loan sharks off my ass. $10 wood and 10 stone. Did I have enough oracles? Digging too deep into the tales of ancient civilizations before us. Watch out, you might get a one-way ticket back in time. I got +1 sanity. Affinity. Operation. Don't need to clean. I guess I'll clean this place and get stone. Blood moon. At the end of the month, all oracles obtained will be destroyed and a supreme oracle four-leaf clover, monthly account, income. Why not just not bad for a master. All the requirements were completed. 1-star hotel. The hotel is rated as 1 star. Delivering the arrears and gaining a moment's respite. Plant collector. Chapter 2, Entering the Crimson Dream. Week 5, Being a Good Chef. Wow, the transformation is impressive. The cleanliness meets the standards. The number of rooms has also increased. It's finally starting to resemble a decent hotel. Not bad. You passed the evaluation. I'll register your hotel and arrange for some spirits to be your patrons. That's it? I went through all this trouble just to get a few spirit guests? What do you mean, just a few spirit guests? I'm a spirit too, you know. Wait, are you saying that even I am useless to you? No. You hesitated, didn't you? Forget it. I won't argue with kids. Look, you're doing business in spirit territory, so you've got to play by spirit rules. What's the saying? What's that human saying? When in Rome? I don't know the rest of it. If you don't pass the evaluation, then you don't comply with the regulations of the Spirits Authority. I can make this place impossible for humans to find. Understand the consequences? So the Spirits Authority usually relies on threats? Of course not. If I can make it impossible for humans to find you, I can also guide more humans here, can't I? In that case, Miss Counselor, you're somewhat useful. What do you mean, somewhat? Can't you think of any other ways I could be useful? Since you can guide people into the forest, can't you also divert the ones I don't want away? Although I hadn't thought of that, sure, I can add that feature. Just need to tweak the forest's existing boundary code. Code? Spirits keep up with the times too, okay? Traditional boundaries are a hassle. Based on advice from the professor who used to live here, we switched to a coding system. We can change the rules anytime. Stop. Enough talking. I have a question. The young girl in front of me freezes and gives me a curious look. What's your goal here? Wow, that's quite the sudden change, isn't it? You said it yourself. My hotel can be as secluded as you'd like. This place is super remote. Calling it a wild mountain is a stretch. Ordinary people won't come here, or rather, they won't find the way here. Are all the guests that have been coming for the past month you're doing? What's your endgame? Geez, you're really on high alert, huh? But, you know, cats are super curious creatures. Orange Ginger looks a bit forlorn and lowers her head towards the door. She turns away, but looks back with a smile. My curiosity about the professor's adopted son is simply too great to contain. With the help of Orange Ginger, it is now possible to perform Operation Strategy. Based on the current business strategy, Front Desk will filter guests who fit the strategy to check in. In the Operation Strategy, the default strategy will appear for all types of guests, while other strategies will filter out guests who do not meet the criteria based on the selection. You can choose the appropriate strategy based on the current business needs. Operation Strategy. Higher credit. Strength Souls. I think I'm all right. I'm a cat. Complete chapter 1. might as well. I'm walking alone, or rather prowling, as a cat in the forest near the hotel. The spirit's aura should help me revert back to human form, so I'm here to absorb it. Not far off, a slim figure enters my line of sight, obviously searching for something. Mimi? Why is a girl alone in this forest at night? New potential waifu. I don't know what type of sword that is. A cat? No. A one-eyed demon spirit? Huh? My demon slayer Tang Blade isn't reacting. Could it be that this demon spirit level is too low to even activate the demon slayer Tang Blade? Ouch. You're the one who's low level. You can understand me? She's about to attack with her blade, but in my current state, I can't even take a defensive stance. Turn and run. Don't go! I make it back to the hotel and hear cracking sounds at the door. Little Leaf must be stopping the girl. Meow meow? Another fight? I can't afford to repair the front desk. No, I've got to get back to the fight, or we won't be able to open the hotel tomorrow. I dart behind Little Leaf, staying out of the girl with Blade's line of sight, and leap onto the straps of Little Leaf's apron. Why won't you let me in? Carrying a weapon makes you suspicious. This blade is a cherished heirloom. It's always with me. Okay, then you can just... A hereditary Japanese... Don't mind that, that's a notification. A hereditary Japanese blade, even more suspicious. That's Japanese. What could it... It's not a Chokuto. It's not a Tsurugi. And those are the only straight Japanese swords I know of. What kind of sword is that? Not Japanese. Oh. It's a Tang Blade. Tang Blade! Every time I go into town, people won't stop asking me about it. It's a Tang Blade, okay? A Tang Blade. It's a treasure passed down from our ancestors. Little Leaf. Master? Repeat after me. Tang Blades are a collective term for blades used during the Sui and Tang dynasties. Oh, Tang Blade. There are 4 types: ceremonial, horizontal, defensive, and giant blades. This is a horizontal blade. Miss Tang Blade Girl, I am asking you to explain the reason for bringing a blade into our hotel. Meow? Guess I'm talking in cat. I'm sorry. I saw a black one-eyed demon spirit enter here. I was chasing it. We don't discriminate against any races or genders here. Meow. So please show some respect for the spirits and other non-humans. So please... Speaking of which, was there a cat here earlier? I've been practicing martial arts since I was a kid, so I can sense even the slightest breeze. No, Meow, you must have misheard, guest, Meow. Alright, I've been chasing... this Tang Blade Girl. We don't quite get your Cantonese. No idea, Meow. Cats have always been elusive creatures, Meow. Sorry, I'll leave right now. Master, Meow. She's leaving, Meow. Little Leaf, are you malfunctioning? Master, what are you doing? I'm reviewing guest complaints about the food. Our room service is free, as long as we avoid giving our guests food poisoning. I previously purchased some pre-made meals that can be easily heated up and served as main course dishes. That won't cut it. If guests aren't happy, our reputation suffers. Isn't this supposed to be me saying? So serious? Pre-made dishes won't do. We need freshly cooked meals. Do you know how to cook? I have no cooking functions, but I can study for if master needs it. Cleaning alone keeps you pretty busy. You won't have time to cook too. I'm not a jack of all trades. I need to step up my game to help master better. Just then, the doorbell rings. Right in the middle of our chat, the welcome bell rings clearly. Do we have a guest coming in? Excuse me, are you looking for a cook or a hunter? It's odd to see these two options together. Just as we're talking about needing a chef, a mysterious person appears at the door offering her services. Isn't this the Tong Blade girl who chased me earlier? What's she doing back here? No offense. I'm going to stay here for a bit, but I can't afford a room. Can I work in exchange for lodging? We are indeed short-staffed, but this Miss Tongblade, you carrying a weapon and your background is unclear. I'm a bit concerned. I am a spirit hunter from the Ha-Lo family. I probably butchered that, but I don't care. We are a generation of demon slayers dedicated to eradicating evil. This demon slayer Tongblade is the best proof of that. It's quite a vintage way of speaking. Better leave, check if she's telling the truth. Master, I looked it up online. The Ha-Lo family exists, and her blade crest matches. She seems to be telling the truth. Alright, what skills do you have? I am skilled at hunting large wild beasts and various evil spirits. What about hotel jobs like cleaning, catering, or reception? Oh, I can make all sorts of Cantonese dim sum and Sichuan cuisine. I'm a pro at Szechuan dishes too. How about Da Bin Lo? That's an odd chef-hunter combo. Da Bin Lo, you mean Sichuan hot pot? Why Cantonese and Sichuan? My dad's Cantonese and my mom's Sichuanese. Perfect timing. We haven't eaten yet. Cook us something. Consider it an interview. Really? Thank you. She's polite, but has an accent. Cantonese. She took longer than I expected. Almost thought she jumped out the kitchen window. Hey boss, I made you Cantonese-style morning tea. I made shrimp dumplings, durian pastries, golden sand buns. That much? I must say, your culinary skills have exceeded my understanding of food. This looks super delicious. Hey, Little Leaf, come taste this with me. I hesitantly gazed at the table in front of me, piled high with food. Just for a taste test, she made all this? Looks like Tong Blade Girl is super serious about this. I feel like I'm at a buffet. This is just so amazing. What should I try first? Okay, let's start with this milk pudding right in front of me. Its texture is so smooth. When Tong Blade Girl hears the compliment, she can't help but smile. Even though she seems fierce and valiant, is she actually a softie when it comes to praise? This is a Shunde double-skin steamed milk. Fortunately, your kitchen has a box of buffalo milk and some gelatin, which can create a smooth and delicate texture. Too bad time is tight. If I could have chilled it in the fridge before serving, it'd be even more refreshing. Listening to her go on and on, I still find Cantonese a bit hard to grasp, so I start sampling other dishes. This fried wonton. So crispy and delicious. How did you achieve this wonderful aroma? I combined the usual methods for making fried wontons at a tea house with a unique family recipe. By adding some water chestnut paste to the meat filling of the wontons, gives it a crunchy texture when you bite into it. Crispy and aromatic texture from frying the wonton wrappers mixed with the wonton filling creates a unique and delicious flavor. She seems so happy talking about food. Cooking must be your calling. Let's try the shrimp dumplings. Back when I'd eat at Cantonese tea houses, they were a must-have. These shrimp dumplings are a bit rushed because I wanted you all to taste them together, so I didn't have time to make the high-quality broth. If I could use various seafood, Yunnan Zhuanhua ham, fresh San Huang chicken, and simmer them together for 2 days, they'd make the shrimp dumpling filling with these flavors. Then make the shrimp dumpling filling with these flavors. The taste would be truly fresh and tender. I'm not entirely satisfied with them myself. She sounds so downcast, like a deflated kitty. But the moment I taste the shrimp dumplings, my taste buds instantly come alive. Delicious! Really? Absolutely. What do you think? It's amazing. Phew, seems Little Leaf can taste things just fine. I was worried her synthetic body couldn't enjoy flavors better than anything I've ever had. Wow, really? Wait, hasn't Little Leaf only had the frozen food I bought online before this? Reminds me of the times back in school or during outdoor adventures when I often had compressed biscuits and bottled water with me, never really caring about meals, so I didn't pay much attention to the food at the hotel. This Tong Blade girl is an incredible chef. It's like a gift from the gods. Do divine gifts ever come with a catch? What did you learn to cook? From my dad. We have a big family, so I learned while cooking for relatives during the Chinese New Year. Ah, family tradition. Exactly. Do you visit home on New Year's Eve now that you're out on your own? My family... They're missing. I'm searching for them. Ah, family issues. Can I work here as a chef in exchange for lodging? Absolutely, and I'll even pay you. Awesome! Thank you so much! What should I call you? Tong Blade Girl won't cut it. My name's Ha Lo Ling. Ling? As in rain? Yep. Yep. You mean yup? It's the Ling in rain. Mind if I call you Ling? Of course you can. That's how everyone addresses me. Writing my full name on exams is a pain because it has too many strokes. Great. Welcome aboard. One thing. Your accent. You can't understand me? I'll do my best to speak Mandarin. Little Leaf shows Ling around the hotel and the yard. They seem to be hitting it off. At least the food issue for the guests has been resolved. But is this timely help really my good luck? Never mind. Get a room ready for her first. First floor. Where is Ling's room? I think I'll leave it here. See you guys.
She kept adding water to potion and turning them into water. So apparently Luna didn't play Potion Crafter. James, hello! Thank you for the raid. Welcome. I want to finish that joke real quickly. Apparently Luna wasn't playing Potion Crafter. Luna was playing Homeopathic Crafter. There you go. Joves, hello! Welcome. Thank you for the raid. Scar, thank you.